Landry played linebacker for us. He also ran the ball a little bit and a little bit of wide receiver. Next up is number 31, Isaiah Trevino. Isaiah is one of the guys that played a lot of different positions too. He played linebacker. He was a consistent piece of our offensive line and played some center as well. Next up is a young man who, in my opinion, is probably the most improved of any of our 5th grade players. I've known him since the 3rd grade. He's made tremendous strides throughout his career here, and he's going to do great, great things the older he gets. It's number 37, Hunter Miller. Next up, he's the leader, the general. What he says goes. Number 10, Zane Murphy. Quarterback, by the way, quarterback. Okay, another newcomer this year, and I don't see that he's here. Chance Norris, are you here? No? Okay. Next up is a young man who's also been with us for a couple of years now. He's made marked improvements. I'm going to tell you all this, okay? This young man, once he realizes the strength and the speed and the ability he has, you better watch out because there's going to be a lot of people asking about this kid. Number 50, William Presley.
Okay.
Okay, next up is a young man who kind of came to us late. I think we were probably 4 weeks into the season when this young man showed up. Came in, did some great things, I've never played before. Made a lot of improvements as we went on. Number 8, Alex Ramirez. Okay, next up. There's not enough to say about this young man. He's been here. I don't know how many of y'all were at the trophy deal last night at the end of the season. They had a big slideshow, and one of the greatest runs I've ever seen in my life, ever. And I've seen a lot, but this young man, first playoff game, first play of the game, he takes off around the left-hand side, and he broke 9 tackles on his way to a 73-yard touchdown. It is the greatest run I've ever seen in my life. Great kid, great person. This is a name that you will never, ever forget because you're going to be hearing it for a very, very long time. One of the greatest I've ever coached, Andrew Gonzalez. Okay. Second, number 2. All right, and he's close. He's a close second, I'm telling you. But this is another kid that when he gets in his head just how good he is, and he's great. And the thing about this one is he plays a lot of different sports. He does a lot of different things. He's going to be a good one when he realizes it. Number 30, Christian Martinez. Okay, another new kid to our organization this year. He come in, he was all smiles. And the thing about him is he never stopped smiling. And then you asked him to hit somebody, and he lit them up. And you were just like, oh my God. Never played football before, did a great, great job, was never afraid to stick his head in there. And even when he'd get a little dinged up, he'd always come out smiling. Number 5, Logan McCoy.
Good job, Logan.
Smiling. There you go. Okay, another newcomer. I call him Pretty Boy because he's always looking pretty. Always got to get his uniform all nice. I ain't talking about Jesse. He's a ladies' man. He's always flirting with the older girls around here. Obviously, everybody knows who he is. Number 9, Brandon Madrid. Brandon played tailback for us. He played some linebacker, did a great, great job, and he's going to be a really good ball. Okay, this young man, I call him my second child. I've coached him, I've known him for a little while now. He reminds me of a young man that played for Permian a couple of years ago. He's at UTEP right now. This young man is going to be a beast on the defense, okay? You're going to hear his name a lot too. That's the thing about this team is you got a lot of good athletes. Chance Bryant, number 45, repeat. Okay. The hardest hitter, I don't care how big you are, you line up in front of this kid, and he's going to lay you out. I don't care who you are, myself included. One of the best corners I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen a lot of them, number 34, Isaac Almanza. Don't let his size fool you, he'll knock you out, I promise. Probably our best offensive lineman. Really great on the D-line. He's a newcomer to us this year. He didn't play for us last year. Glad to have him. Hope he sticks around. Hope he comes back because he's going to get nothing but better. Number 46, Brandon Crosby. Okay, next up is a young man, also a newcomer. I don't think he played for us last year. I don't remember him. Made a lot of improvements this year. He's a kid that was always in your pocket. Coach, I want to go in. Coach, I want to go in. Coach, I want to go in. Listens well, makes a lot of improvements throughout the year. Number 21, Jesse Dominguez. All right, last but very not least, this young man's the smallest kid on the team, but he's a guy, and he'll latch on you like a leech, okay? Once he gets to you, he is not letting go. You drag him all the way down the field, and I don't care. He's hanging on to you. He plays great defense. Another kid that don't let the size fool you because he'll be right there on you. Played one of our best safeties throughout the year. Did a great, great job for us. Number 16. Adrian Escobar. Okay, I want to give away just a couple of special awards. Y'all put the trophies down just like that. That's vulgar.